Hi everyone, welcome back to RTS and welcome back to our 4 for 4 series, and we are coming around turn 4 because now we are going to be playing with our 4 cards. Yes, absolutely, but we're not going to be done with the baby rhyme. We have a couple more things coming up. So in today's video we're going to do our 4 cards, and we do them all at one time because it's basically very simple but very fun. Yes, so what we're going to do is we're going to have our supplies. Now I have some other baby embellishments, but I just had this in a tray because what you're going to do is we're going to build our cards with the supplies we already have in our kit. Isn't that fun? Yes, 4 layouts and 4 cards. That never gets old. So I'm going to put this to the side for a minute, and hopefully it doesn't slide, and if it does, I'll just cry. Yes. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are simply going to play with our 2 pieces of 8.5 by 11 cardstock that we put together in our kit way back a couple weeks ago. And we're going to make 4 card bases from this. And then also too, I have my 4 envelopes already ready to go. Yes, because I find that if you have to go look for an envelope, you're less likely to send it. Anybody else that way? Yes. Okay, so there'll be something else about cards coming up. You know, I have some things planned. Yes, absolutely. Waiting for life to slow down a little bit. So what we're going to do with these cards, now this is a baby round, so you can certainly play with the embellishments you have and do, you know, baby cards, but you're going to see that I won't be making baby cards. You can make whatever cards you want. You can use whatever sentiments you want, and you can even pull out a stamp set if you want, and, you know, just have fun with it. But mine will probably just be everyday type of cards because I don't know of anybody having a baby anytime soon. Yes, you get to be my age, babies are growing. Yes, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these 2 pieces of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. We are simply going to cut them in half and have 4 card bases. Now, if you did not pull 2 8.5 by 11 cardstock to make cards, just go grab them now. Or you can absolutely start with card bases and envelopes, you know, that you buy in a set. Just dress them up a little bit. No wrong way to do that. Now, this is the envelope size I use. It is called an imitation size. 4 3/8 by 5 3/4. I get them from Amazon. I buy 100 at a time because for me, I make my cards out of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, usually always in white because that's what I get the cheapest. So for my cards is that I will be simply cutting them in half long way. So this is my 11 inches. This is my 8.5 by 11. I'm going to cut it right here at 5.5, and then I will get 4 cards. And I already did that a little bit ahead of time. And my 4 cards look like this. So I consider that the horizontal base. That's what I'm going to use for mine. Okay? But you can simply also cut on the 8.5 by 11 side. You know, you cut it 4 1/4 down the middle. And then you would have 4 vertical cards. Or you can do one of each. But I want to do it this way because of the paper cuts we have left, which we're going to go over that. I just think it would look better for me if I just go in this horizontal format. Okay? So let's get cracking here. So I'm going to put my envelopes to the side here. Don't need them just yet. And so we are going to have 4 cards, okay? And so I have my card bases ready, okay? And then what we're going to do is I have my numbers here because we have one more step to use for these paper numbers. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and lay out, I think there should be 8 pieces left. I think it's going to be 2 pieces of paper per card. Yeah, so you may have 8 pieces of paper left. Now, once we are making these cards, if I say a size and you don't have it, no worries. Go to your scrap bin or cut another piece of paper. It doesn't have to be exact. Also, you don't even have to use these sizes. You can play with whatever you want. This is just the way we do the class, you know, a little bit of fun. Okay, so for card number 1, we're going to do 2 pieces. And it's going to be in our paper number 3 is going to be a 1 by 4. And then in our number 4, it's going to be a 4 by 4. Okay, now you can tell that that probably will pretty much make an easy card. Okay, that's card number 1. And so the instructions as far as the measurements, it'll be listed below. But the number 3, this is for card 1. Number 3 is the 1 by 4. Okay, which will probably be the smallest piece of paper you have in your leftovers, and then also to a 4 by 4. Okay, so easy peasy. Okay, so card number 2. We're going to do 2 pieces. Here's going to be my card number 2. We're going to go left to right. Okay. Card number 2, we are going to do a number 1, which is a 3 by 4. Okay. And then a number 4, again, a 4 by 4. Okay. So in cards 1 and 2, your paper number 4 is going to be that 4 by 4, same size. Okay. So we're just, what we're doing is we're taking our leftovers and just distributing them equally. Okay. So now let's go to card number 3, and we're going to use 2 pieces again. Okay, and you can see these are going to be simple cards, but we're going to dress them up a little bit with our leftovers and our embellishments. Yes, have fun. Okay, so in our card number 3, we're going to take number 2, and that's going to be a 3 by 3, and we're going to pair it with our number 4, which is a 3 by 4. Okay, so we have a 3 by 4 and a 3 by 4, and that absolutely cannot be right. No, I'm reading the wrong things. I'm sorry. Let's go back. Okay, so your number 2 is going to be a 3 by 3. Okay, and then your number 4, yes, 3 by 4. What did I say that wrong? Anyways, okay, so a 3 by 3 and a 3 by 4, easy peasy. So you can see our pattern number 4 for me was my yellow diagonal. There's no way I can remember this. It's already made it on 3 cards. Okay, and so then our number 4 card, 2 more pieces again, and so it's going to be a 3 by 4 in my number 2. Okay, and then a 3 by 4 and my number 4. So you can see our pattern number 4, whatever that is for you, that basically is on every card, and then we just distributed the remaining pieces. Okay, so if everything went well and you cut your papers, then you have no paper left. That is all of those 4 pieces of paper we picked out. However, but when you're playing with the cards, remember we had leftovers. Okay, so here's my leftover pile. I can definitely bring this whole entire little chunk of goodies. Okay, I'm going to slide this over just for a minute. And then I can play with all of these as extra pieces wherever I choose to play with them. Okay, now if you don't have extra pieces, what do? You can just get your punches out and play. Get your washi tape out and play. Remember how we made this? You can absolutely play with that. Look at that. Just get your washi and just start playing with all these little pieces. Yes, no wrong way to do it. So play with your washi. Play if you made some string twine stars. I have some of those left over. I could definitely distribute those among my cards. And then also too, if you have your border strippers. Oh, I did it again. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Oh, great gravy. I can't believe I did it again. Leave it in. Just keep on going, Janet. Just keep on going. Border strips or border stickers. You can absolutely play with these in your cards as well. Oh my Lord, what is it? I think, like someone said, we'll just have to call that anymore. Okay, and then with your string, your twine, play with that, your wood veneer, and your brads. Now let's talk about lump and bump here for a minute, because I'm just going to play with all these here. Now, if you know for a fact you are not going to mail them, you can get in your lump and bump. But if you think you're going to mail them, skip with your wood veneer and your brads and just keep your cards flat. And that's probably what I'm going to do, except for one. One I'm going to make for my little girl. I think I'm going to make one for Easter, and I think I'm going to make one for her birthday, so we'll see what we come up with. Okay, so 2 I will have lump and bump, and 2 I won't. Okay, because 2 I'm going to hand deliver, or maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it comes up. So whatever you're going to do, keep that in the back of your mind. If you get lump and bump, you know, it's extra postage, or you just don't mail that card. Okay, you can do 2 and 2. Okay, so again, don't forget to play with your enamel dots and your washi and your ribbon. Remember we had all this ribbon? Yes, we had all this beautiful ribbon. You can play with that. And then also too, these things right here. These long things that I keep mispronouncing in this series, you can play with those and have fun. Yes, absolutely. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play here a little bit, and then what I will do is I will come back and I will show you my 4 cards, okay? And that will just make instead of making the video too long. Now, with these, let me move all these extras, okay? Because I get to play with all those things, okay? With all of these extras, let's go back to the basics and look at our papers, because here's the basics, because each card basically had 2 pieces of paper. So what you can do is, don't forget, you can get your corner rounder out. Don't forget you can do some paper tearing. You can get your edge punches out. You don't even have to use them in the sides. You can cut them in half, cut them down. And then also too, don't forget your shape punches. You can play with those too, okay? So don't forget that. I think that is all I have for right now. So come back and I will have 4 finished cards. Okay, hold on. Surprise, surprise! I wanted to pop in for a minute with a little bit of a hidden giveaway for you gals that have been taking part in the 4 for 4 series, the baby run. So I thought I'd sneak it in here a little bit. So I have a little bit of a hidden giveaway, and so I will not post any giveaway details below, because I wanted to go to someone who absolutely is one of my subscribers and is also enjoying and partaking in this series, okay? So there'll be a couple ways to enter, so hang on for that. And so the rules are, you must be be over 18, of course, and within the 48 United States, because shipping has gotten so costly, and everybody knows what I'm talking about. So just the 48 connecting states, I will gladly mail this to you. And then also too, if you're an international gal, don't worry, in a couple weeks there's going to be something just for you. So I want to talk about that just for a minute, about what the hidden giveaway is, and so I will come back with my 4 finished cards. But I just wanted to sneak this in as a way of saying thank you for making this series so popular, and then continue to make it popular, and then to keep requesting and asking for it, because that makes me feel very happy. And also too, I'm very humbled and very grateful to all of my subscribers that has made this channel grow so fast within a year. I had no idea, I mean, honestly, but I'll talk about that more in another video. So let's get to the hidden giveaway. And so I wanted to just do a little bit of something. Okay, so what I have here, of course we're in the baby round. What do I have to have? I have to have a baby kit. Yes, so I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's called Darling Dearest, and it is absolutely the sweetest little baby kit. And of course I'm not going to open it up, and I will get a glare, but on the back you can see there are 10 pieces of paper in the 12 by 12. So sweet. Now these are not cardstock or heavyweight papers, but still cute nonetheless. And then you get some cardstock stickers and some alpha sheets, some enamel dots, and these beautiful, beautiful die cuts. I mean, you could build a whole entire kit off of these sweet little die cuts. And you can see in the front, just look how sweet they are. Just sweet. And of course the enamel hearts, can't go wrong with that. So along with that, I wanted to put in a couple pieces of vellum, because I know not everybody has a vellum, and so I wanted to put a couple pieces in there. And then also too, I'm going to put in some Cambridge doilies in the 4-inch and then the 6-inch, and then have a couple ornate pieces I thought would be very, very, very cute in this baby kit. And then also, what do I have? I have some stickers that goes along with this Darling Dearest. So sweet. Now, not only are they dimensional stickers, but there's also wood veneer in there and cork. I mean, how sweet. Very, very sweet. And then, of course, I had to put in some white bows. So it doesn't matter if you're scrapbooking a boy or girl or both. This kit will be perfect for anybody of any age. Yes. And then I also saw these little baby animals. I mean, just sweet. Oh, just very, very sweet. Had to put that on there. Remember that Monkeys on the Bed? Oh, yes. Remember that book? And then, of course, I had to put in some girl power, baby. Yes, I had to put in some pink bling. Yes. And then also, too, I had talked about quotes in this series, so I will be including a couple of those that we talked about. The littlest feet make the biggest footprints in our hearts. Yes, isn't that just so cute? And so, of course, then the other one, Mommy's Lap. The safest place on earth. So I'll be putting those in the kit as well. And then I have some ribbon in this beautiful mint green and the white and the gray. This is like a crocheted lace type of thing. Again, these came from Hobby Lobby. So sweet. So those will be going in the kit along with some baby blue and baby yellow. And I think I have to sneeze. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay, for this floss, if you want to make some of those twine stars that we talked about, you can absolutely do that. You don't have to have twine to do those stars. You can use floss, okay? And then the last thing I wanted to put in some cute little finishing touches. I have some buttons and some flowers, and then some wood veneer buttons and some scalloped wood veneer, so you could absolutely use that floss and make those twine stars, and then of course some actual wood veneer stars to go along with that. So all these little pieces will be part of that kit, and then all you have to do simply is to enter below a comment. That's all you have to do, and you'll be automatically entered. If you want to put your email so I can reach you quickly, that would be great, but you don't have to. If you're here all the time anyways, I'll get a hold of you. But I definitely want to get this out within a week, and so if I don't hear from you within a week, it may have to wait until I come back, and I'll try to reach out to you again, okay? But I don't try to make my giveaways last too long, because I like to get this, you know, the package sent out. So then also too, you get another chance to enter if you have shared anything about the 4for4 series, whether it's the baby round or whatever round. If you've done something in the 4for4 series and you have shared it on Deborah's Facebook group or Instagram, it doesn't matter where you shared it, go ahead and put in a separate second comment and say, yes, I have posted my work here, and absolutely do a link so we can all enjoy what you've been doing. in this 4 for 4 round, because there's nothing better than being inspired by people that are doing the same things that we're doing at the same time. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So that is my quick little hidden giveaway. Yes. So if you have done, and I know some of you gals have made kits and made layouts, and so whatever you've shared in the 4 for 4 series, post that second comment so you get a second chance to enter in this hidden giveaway. Okay. So again, 18 and over, and within the 48, what do they call that? Continental? Within the 48 connecting states, okay? That just helps with shipping, okay? So back to our 4 cards, okay? Hang on. Okay, I'm back with my 4 finished cards, and as I was sitting here playing with these leftovers and bits and bobs and making these 4 cards, and I thought to myself, do you know how much you save? Because we only had 2 pieces of leftover paper for each card. And do you realize probably with these 4 cards, you saved around $12 or $15 by making these 4 cards with leftovers from your 4 for 4 kit? I mean, isn't that amazing? A savings of, you know, if you think $3 a card, $4 a card, I mean, isn't that something? So I'm going to show you what I did with my 2 pieces of paper per card. And so for card number 1, I just left them as they were, and I put the 1x4 on top of the 4x4 and added a leftover. I didn't even have to break out my punch. It was just leftover. Layered that underneath, and then of course added a layered chipboard, or chipboard and a sticker that said adorable. Added a onesie and a little pearl. I mean, just as cute as can be and very simple. And then also too, I took my corner rounder and I rounded all 4 of those corners. Now sometimes in my cards I'll add something, but on this round I just really wasn't feeling it, because I'm probably going to give these baby cards to my little one for her friends that are starting to have babies. So I think that's probably what I'll do. Or maybe I'll just put them in my card kit, so I have them later on. So then my second card is with those 2 pieces of paper. I took my number 4 and I cut it in half, and then I just put my number 1 piece in the middle. So I just extended that, and that's all I did was cut that piece in half. And then of course I took a border sticker and I just put that over the seams, added a sticker on top of one of my washi pieces that I had made during our layouts, added some sequins with an enamel heart or enamel stars, and just put a sticker that says I love everything about you, because I think I'm going to use this as my Easter card to my little one. I think that's what I'm going to do. I kind of kept it a little flat, for mailing. So then my card number 3, I just took those 2 pieces and I put that 3x3 on top of that 3x4, and that's as simple as it is. Added a sticker. I was trying to think that was crooked, but it's just the way I'm looking at it. I added that sticker label as a little clustering base for my cupcake and my flower, my balloon, because this is for my little girl's birthday, and just a couple little gems. Very, very quick. And it looks like a pretty design, and if you go to the bare bones, it's just that 3x3 on top of that 3x4. I mean, very, very simple. And then of course my card number 4 is that I took those 2 3x4s and I just overlapped them, made them cattywampus. And then what I did was, when I was cutting off that extra, with those 2 pieces that was hanging over the edge, I just cut a little bit more, added a little bit of a little decorative piece, because I just had these bits and bobs left over, and just gave it another look. And then of course I put a sticker on foam tape that says welcome home, a baby mine, and just some bits and bobs of some of that vellum and those little pieces left over. I mean, those little bits and bobs, you can get a lot of use out of that. And of course added some more gemstones as a baby card. So I ended up with 2 baby cards, an Easter card, and a birthday card. Yes, very, very fun. Now you'll see 3 of mine are in the horizontal and 1's in the vertical. It's just kind of what I wanted to play with. And so that is my 4 cards. Now what will I do with all these leftovers? Well, we have one more video coming up in this series. And so what I'm going to do after these 4 cards, and of course I have my envelopes here, and I definitely keep an envelope with each card. And then of course, you know what I always say, if you put your little initial on the back, that's always fun to do too. So I'll probably do that here in just a minute. But I keep all my envelopes with the card, and then they're ready to go. And I think you just send them a little quicker if that envelope is already ready. Yes. Okay, so then what we have coming up next, because we have one more video, is that we are going to be doing 2 layouts, and they're going to be fast layouts because they're going to be story based. I won't have any photos, but I'm going to do a layout with this Bundle of Joy photo play. I'm going to do a story-based page on this, and then also one of my subscribers had been asking for a while to see this one, and I know exactly what this is going to say, and so I'm going to do a story-based page on this. So in the next video, we will be talking about these story-based pages very, very quick. Yes, love doing that. So it's just a little something extra bonus, and so that's all I have for today in this 4 for 4 series with the cards. So definitely leave a comment. Hint, hint, wink, wink. And I will see you in a few days for some story-based pages. Okay, that's all I have for today. So come back to RTS because you never know what we're going to do. Bye.